a subject I would like to talk about regarding the future. As I brought up under the question of what is a futurist, all of us think about the future. All of us feel the future. All of us have desires and motivations about the future. And I call that holistic future consciousness. Now, what particular contemporary form of thinking captures best holistic future consciousness? My answer is science fiction. And if I was to give a 15-minute TED presentation, I would talk about science fiction, the mythology of the future. Because science fiction is narratives about the future which grab a person at an emotional, a personal, as well as a cognitive and imaginative level. Science fiction as stories about the future resonate with the natural human inclination to understand, to make sense of the world, to make sense of their life, to make sense of themselves in terms of the narrative. And science fiction is mythic because it deals with big cosmic questions, and it frequently involves archetypes which are similar to the kind that we find in myth. Science fiction is evolutionary mythology about the future, though. Since science fiction is informed by contemporary thought, informed by contemporary science and technology, it builds upon itself stories throughout history about time travel, about space travel, about the environment, about aliens. People who are science fiction writers read the stories that people have written before and attempt to elaborate further upon them. So science fiction, in fact, keeps evolving as a form of thinking about the future, a mythic form of thinking about the future that's informed by contemporary science and technology. Science fiction is also evolutionary in the sense that it frequently sees our future as an evolutionary process, a process whereby means humans are growing. And in fact, one of the ways in which science fiction is especially interesting and important is to look at stories about future humans and future human consciousness. One particular thing I'm interested in with respect to science fiction is because science fiction places humans often in a cosmic context, and wisdom as a fundamental and central character, virtue, and capacity of the human being involves understanding the big picture of things. Science fiction provides a beautiful opportunity to think out, to feel out the cosmic perspective and how it would be realized in the future within the universe. So, science fiction as the mythology of the future is a very significant element in having a good understanding of what future consciousness is and why it is so important.